Erza times daughter reader. Third POV. The guild went into panic at the mention of Erza coming home. Lucy the newbie was confused. A woman with scarlet hair and armor walked in carrying a giant horn. "I have returned. Is Master here?" Erza, welcome back," Miri greeted. "Master is currently at a meeting right now." "I see." Erza then being criticizing everything people were doing. Lucy sweat dropped, thinking that she was like a drill. "Mommy!" A little kid with short, itchy hair ran to the scarlet-haired female. Erza smiled and squinted down to pick up the running toddler to her. "There's my favorite little girl. I missed you. Was everyone good?" The child thought about it. The guild became tense as everyone held their breaths. Natsu and Gray were especially worried. "Yep." Erza smiled. Everyone sighed in relief. "Well, then I guess everyone is off the hook." Lucy's sweat dropped. "But hasn't she already said a lot?" "Also, Natsu Gray, I need your help with the mission. Meet me at the train station tomorrow at noon," Erza instructed before walking out with the horn and the child. Natsu and Gray were upset at having to work with each other. "Who is the little girl?" Lucy asked. "That's Ryan, Erza's daughter," Miri answered. "Daughter?" "Well, not biological. One of Erza's jobs, she found a baby that was taken from her village, destroyed by a dark guild. Erza took her in 3 years ago and raised her as her own." "I see. So then why is everyone so scared of her?" "When Erza is away, Lion is in charge of judging everyone's behavior. Lion usually doesn't say anything bad as long as she's happy. One time, though, Natsu and Gray ruined her drawing. One day, one bad input gave them help from Erza." "Seriously?" Lucy asked. "Yep. Erza does anything for Lion." With Erza and Lion. Erza took Lion to the local bakery. The two were pretty well known for their sweet tooths. "Hey, Erza, welcome back. Same as usual?" the baker asked. "Yes, and my FF cake as well." The baker nodded and went to go prepare the dozen of strawberry cakes as well as a slice of FF. Ryan skipped over to her usual seat by the window. She shrugged a bit. She struggled a bit to get on the chair, but managed. Erza came over with a stack of cake in one hand and a slice on a plate in the other. "Ikimasu, Ryan cheered. She grabbed a fork, poorly holding, and scooped a piece in her mouth. Her eyes sparkled, savoring the taste. "So good!" Erza smiled before eating her own cake. The door opened to the bakery, causing the bell to jingle. 3 large men walked in. "Hello, how may I?" The baker stopped. The leader glared. "Give us all the jewels and no one will get hurt," he demanded. "But now." The baker quickly began filling the bag fearing her for his life. "I'm warning you though. The woman over there is a mage." "That chick with the brat? Yeah, right. Trash this place." The group began flipping tables and throwing stuff on tables. One guy threw a large box in the two Scarlet's direction. The box hit the end of Lion's plate. Her cake flew off her plate and landed upside down on the floor. It took a second for it to process in the three-year-old's mind. When it did, her tears boiled in her eyes. My cake! Erza saw this. The first fell and she bent the fork. Erza glared at the three burglars. A murderous air surrounded her. You ruined my daughter's cake. Erza stood up. You ruined our favorite bakery. She required her sword. You ruined our mother-daughter outtering. The burglars went pale. Erza held the sword up. Lion giggled. She waved to the three. Bye-bye. They screamed as Lion rushed at them as fast as lightning. Then they were sent flying only to a spank in a second in the direction. Erza sighed and looked around her. She walked over to Lion. I'm sorry, sweetheart, that your cake was ruined. It's okay, Mommy, Lion said, giving her a toothy smile. Lion smiled back as she picked up one and wrapped pieces of strawberry cake. Here, you can have one of mine. Lion's eyes sparkled. As far as everyone knew, Lion never shares her cake with anyone. Lion runs into Erza's arms and wrapped as much as her little arms as she could around her. Thank you, Mommy. Erza wrapped her arms around the child. You're welcome, sweetheart. That was the end of this chapter. Sorry for the long pause and the stuttering. I didn't really read this story. I kind of didn't read the story at all. That's why I've stuttered and been having to pause. So, yeah. The reason I haven't posted is I've been really lazy, busy with schoolwork. Because I refused to do my schoolwork the past few days, and I have to get caught up now. Well, the past day I was in school, I'm on school break right now. But, yeah. Also, Happy New Year to everyone. I know some people already had New Year, but I hadn't had my New Year yet. I still have a few more hours until then. But Happy New Year, everyone. This was actually really cute. And hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!